What if I told you that the Wild West wasn't just a place? It was a time of danger, adventure, and legends. A world where cowboys rode across endless plains, outlaws became famous, and every frontier town had stories of courage, struggle, and survival. The Wild West has inspired countless movies and books, but the real history is even more fascinating than the legends. In the late 1800s, the American frontier stretched across vast open lands filled with opportunity and uncertainty. Thousands of settlers moved west in search of land, gold, and a better future. New towns appeared quickly, often in remote areas where life was challenging. Among the most iconic figures of this era were the cowboys. Unlike the fearless gunfighters often shown in movies, most cowboys were hard-working ranch hands. Their days were spent herding cattle, repairing fences, crossing rivers, and riding for miles under the hot sun. The job was exhausting and dangerous, but it played a crucial role in supplying food to America's growing cities. The Wild West was also home to legendary figures whose names are still remembered today. Outlaws such as Billy the Kid became famous for their daring escapes and clashes with the law. Lawmen like Wyatt Earp worked to bring order to frontier towns where rules were often difficult to enforce. Stories of gunfights, bank robberies, and high-speed horseback chases captured the public's imagination and helped create the legends that continue to fascinate people around the world. Life in frontier towns was far from easy. Many communities were built almost overnight and lacked basic services. People gathered in saloons, general stores, and small hotels where news traveled quickly and business deals were made. Families worked hard to build homes and farms while facing harsh weather, disease, and limited resources. Although Hollywood often portrays the Wild West as nonstop action, most residents spent their days working, raising families, and trying to create stable lives. One of the biggest changes came with the arrival of the railroad. Rail lines connected distant parts of the country, making travel and trade faster than ever before. Cowboys drove huge herds of cattle across long distances to railroad stations, where the animals were loaded onto trains and sent to markets in the east. These cattle drives became one of the defining symbols of the Wild West and helped fuel economic growth across the nation. The history of the Wild West also includes the experiences of Native American tribes who had lived on these lands for generations. As settlers moved westward, conflicts over land and resources increased. These events shaped the future of the American frontier and remain an important part of understanding the era. The West was a place where different cultures, traditions, and ways of life met, often with dramatic consequences. As years passed, towns grew into cities, railroads expanded, and law enforcement became stronger. The open frontier slowly disappeared, and many people believed the age of the Wild West had come to an end. Yet the stories of cowboys, pioneers, lawmen, and outlaws lived on. Their adventures became part of American folklore and continue to inspire movies, television shows, and books today. The Wild West was more than a land of guns and outlaws. It was a place of determination, hard work, and survival. It was a time when ordinary people faced extraordinary challenges while helping shape the future of a growing nation. Behind every legend was a real story of courage and perseverance. And that is why the Wild West remains one of the most fascinating chapters in American history, capturing imaginations more than a century after it disappeared.